Hi everyone, welcome along. So for a change from my usual fare, I just thought I'd like to have a little conversation about life today. How hectic it is. I thought when I reach retirement things would get easier and you'd have a lovely little life, but no, in actual fact the way it is it's very much the reverse. I'll just take one thing in particular, car insurance for instance. Every year it comes through a lot dearer than it did the year before, don't you? And they always put on the letter or the email that you've got that they're going to take the money out on the due date that is to be renewed, so you don't have to do anything. Oh no, you just got to pay the extra whatever it is. So on the bottom of the letter or tucked away in the corner it says you do have the right to seek a cheaper one if you want to. So you go online, you sign up to one of these comparison sites, which means you're going to get rubbish emails sent to you from here on into eternity. You finally get through that, find one, yeah, that's it, I'm back to what I was paying last year, this one will do. So then you go back online to your insurance company to find that you can do just about anything on there except cancel the insurance. Yeah, that won't be there. And it says instead, if you want to cancel your insurance, you've got to ring up the company. Yeah. So there goes another hour as you try to get through all the rigmarole before you actually get someone on the end of the line. And you finally do in the end, and they say, oh right, okay sir, well I'm going to cancel my insurance. And they say, well yeah, okay sir, what company are you going to, what other deal have you got? And you say, well, so and so, and I've got it exactly what I paid last year and not the increase that you want. And he goes, hold on a second, I just talked to my line manager. So he goes away and comes back and says, oh yeah, we can match that sir, yeah, we can, you can stay with us, we'll match it. And I say, well, why didn't you just come through with that price in the first place? Why did you try this catch and hope that I'd just pay it, you know, another 60 or 80 pounds? You just thought it was all going to happen for you and I wasn't going to contest it. Well, you know, that's business, sir, isn't it? That's the way life works. I said, well, it's not working for me, and you definitely are not working for me, so I slam the phone down and I take the other quote. But it doesn't end there. Oh no, because then when the insurance comes through from the other company, they say, oh, there's one other thing we need. Proof of no claims bonus from your last insurer. Yeah. So now you're back on, because that isn't there either on the email or on the site. You can't actually do anything about that. So you're back on the phone again, another hour gone, trying to get the proof of no claim sent to the new insurance company. Why that can't be done between insurance companies, I'm sure is there deliberately to make life hell for us again, isn't it? Let us waste a lot more time again chasing around things that should be automatically done. Other things as well, you know, a friend of mine, he needed a part for a machine and he couldn't find it in England, but he did find it in China, this particular part, and it was such a number bit, and it was £60 I think. So the actual price of the posting and packing was very cheap. It was a £5 I think. Anyway, he got the part in about a month's time after he'd ordered it, and yeah, sure thing, it was the wrong part they sent, so it was completely of no use whatsoever. So he thought, oh, I'll send it back. Haha. Yeah. If you try to send something back to China, well, of course he went to the post office to send this thing back, see what the postage would be, and yeah, the postage back for this thing was £70. It only cost him £60 plus £5 postage their way, but going back the other way, that's a whole new ball game. So of course he didn't send it back, he just got it home and chucked it straight in the bin. These sort of things happen all the time. You buy cheap things on eBay, things that aren't quite right, you might only spend 10-20 quid, you get something and it isn't what it was claimed to be, so you decide, oh, I think I'll send it back. But when you look at the hassle involved in sending it back, it's just too much, and just think, I might as well just write the money off. There must be lots of things just written off that you've ordered, but you get it and just can't not be bothered with trying to get it back. And it's making it difficult to do that in fact makes these companies probably lots of money. It's just the way life is. Terrible, isn't it? Another one was my daughter ordered a close coupled type suite pan and basin, and it all kind of mounts on top of one another and looks quite nice in this wooden cabinet. And when it came, because she's away at the moment, she said, "Dad, you sort it out because you're the plumber." It came and there was no toilet pan, so I rang up my daughter and said, "There's no toilet pan with this little cloakroom suite. Did you know that?" She said, "No." It said, "It's got a..." Anyway, they came back to me and say, "I've been had in the little corner bracket there. It said does not come with the toilet. It only got the actual basin and the cistern and the little wooden cupboard. No pan." I said, "That's because the pan's the most expensive part." So needless to say, I got online, ordered a pan, because it had to be a special flat back type where the flush pipe goes in. It's all concealed. It's like a concealed unit. So I eventually got this pan ordered, and well, here we go again with wasting our time. Delivery was actually today, and it says track your order. So you look on there and you finally get to it, and it says tracking not available. Great. And then it says delivery time 9 o'clock AM to 7 o'clock PM. So that's it. I'm stuck in all day long waiting for a package to arrive. A toilet pan. Great, isn't it? There is nothing to do with me really. I'm doing it as a favour for my daughter, of course, and that's my loss, isn't it, of time. Our time wasted again, you know. And I did try to get in contact with the firm and try and, can you narrow this down, but there's no phone number, there's no one to ring. When you get there, and a lot of things you get like this, you get a load of questions that might be asked, and this is the answer all typed in for you. And of course, they're nothing to do with the type of question you might want to ask. They're just a random lot of what they think are the main asked questions, and there's your answer. And there is no one to contact. Then I did find eventually a little spot to say, "Oh, talk to someone online." Good, I'll use that. So I got to the online thing, typed out a load of messages about the toilet not being a pan with it. What kind of routine is this? You know, sending off a package that's got no, when you're saying it has. And of course, all I got was a message come straight back saying there is no one available at this time. Doesn't life just get to you? Yeah. You know, I don't know about you. You know, modern songs today, they're not all bad. They're asking quite good stuff out there in the pop world. There is some, not much, but in general I kind of look at it like this. Yeah, as I say, it's not all bad though. But today's world is all about wasting our time. We use our time to their usage, if you like, because we waste our time, they don't waste any. They get the orders, the money, they get the stuff. It's all done by computers, and let's face it, our computers often don't work right. They're always packing up. The mobile phone, great when it's working, a lot of the time it isn't. I went to France the other week and I forgot to turn data roaming off, and while you're in the middle of the sea between England and France, data roaming is roaming like mad and costing you a fortune. I got to France to find my phone and said, "You've used up all your data." Yeah, it's all gone. Because I forgot to turn it off, thinking if I got to France, once I got there, I'd have been okay, because it's all right in other countries. But when you're in between, or like on an aeroplane, for instance, don't leave it on. But you forget things like that, you know. But all the way, it's about grabbing your money, using your time, and you lose out in every single way possible, because where are the humans to talk to? The very last thing I'll say then, I don't want to take you any longer, when you go to your supermarket now, you'll find 2 or 3 checkouts available. That's all there is, because all the rest are these automated ones where you've got to go do it yourself. We all know the plan here: get rid of the staff, make it fully automated. Then the supermarket save a lot of money on staff, and all money on more profit. And this is not any good, is it? If you want to ask about anything, if you want to talk to someone, you know, it's going to be nobody there, isn't it? It's going to be the way, you know, you just have one person there. And that, at the moment, they have to have that just simply because of that. If you buy alcohol, it has to be proofed, but they'll find a way around that, I dare say. They'll just have a machine that looks at your eyes and say, "Oh yeah, they look old enough." They can have it. So there we go. I mean, the Tesla car is the start of the things now. It drives you, and I can see in 20, 30 years time we all got to have electric cars, and they'll probably all be remotely controlled somewhere, that they can't do more than 30 mile an hour speed limit, they can't do more than 70 on the motorway, or whatever it is. It'll all be lifeless. It will be the most boring existence ever. But that's to come. I won't be around for them, thank goodness. Anyway, that's in my little grunt over it. Catch you next time we get back to the plumbing, eh? See you again. Bye bye.